thought I'd share a pretty cool practice tip and warm-up tool. These are the kinds of things that I do in my lessons where I'm teaching, and I can see somebody's mechanics and know what to tell them to make that change, because it's not about any exercises. Exercises don't do anything showing you a drum fill with 2 notes here, 3 notes there. You're still going to play the same way. This is different. This is about training your body so that your technique can expand and doesn't include anything that can block that expansion. And there are too many things that'll block that. Anyway, someone like me, you know, I'm working a lot at teaching and rehearsing and learning songs, so I haven't practiced maybe 3 hours in the last month plus, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, I don't even know. But when I do sit down between this other work, it's like a practice, but it's very small amounts of time. So here it is. You're playing from as low a height as possible, as quietly as you can. What happens with the hands is you begin to feel the control in the fulcrum and the full stroke with the wrist from a low height. And you can also start to feel the use of the pinch in the fulcrum to get multiple strokes out of one main stroke. In other words, it's the squeezing and manipulating from the thumb muscle, not the finger pulling that gets that. The finger pulling comes in after and is fantastic for accentuating different patterns with different feel and groove, and it's fantastic. But right now, this is the base technique, and with the feet, you're essentially making your butt the most important thing. You know, you're going to push off from it to keep the feet in place such that the ankles can move. You know, you're using the calf muscle more that way and not stomping, because again, the big stomping and the big hitting doesn't allow for expansion, you know, but this does. You can add strength and power to this. So, from a very low height, you know, and not loud, it doesn't have to be fast. In fact, the speed comes pretty quickly by doing this, but anyway. Bursts like that. So you can put strength into it later. At any rate, it's a great way to approach the kit. Again, however you use it is a lot easier. So this practice tip really isn't about learning figures or beats or how many notes is in a groove or a drum fill, because it's not going to change you. This is going to allow you to change and at least keep your chops. I know for me, I'm getting better. I'm absolutely getting quicker and faster. Not even on the kit, because this kind of practicing from the low height really makes you think, and you can remember that when you're off the drum set. The muscles don't know the difference from a signal sent to actually move or a signal sent in your imagination. What you don't get is the muscle development and stamina, of course. You know, I mean, no one's going to sit there and think about lifting weights and then the biceps are going to get like this big. You have to go lift the weights. But this is a different thing. This is about the signal sending process, and it works so well. So hopefully, like, if you're like me, you want to take a vacation, you go take one. I haven't been able to get to the drums again for long periods of time. I just, you know, I practiced. Now I'm using what I became to actually work, but I still need to maintain this and even get better, and this works to do that. Again, the low height is going to make you really kind of push off and think about your balance. That's going to help the grooves, no matter how you play, traditional or not. You know, loud, soft, if you swing, if you have a lot of quiet dynamics or a lot of loud hitting. this will be a foundation that will allow you to get to any of those usages of this kind of an approach. So for those that don't have the time to sign up with me or don't have the resources or anything like that, I hope this really, really helps you get from point A to point B, at least not lose your chops and hopefully even improve.